A tática para esfriar melhor o PC funcionou? Funcionou. Tá dando pra jogar muito jogo agora. No início do século, o reino da Boêmia é devastado pela guerra. Século XV. Rei Venceslau é capturado pelos nobres rebeldes e seu irmão, rei Sigismundo da Hungria, sem governante. A região mergulha em guerra. Sobraram poucos lealistas ao lado do rei legítimo.
What are you doing here? Go and take cover in the keep!
Can't hold out against this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others. Look out!
É o Henry, né? Certeza. Ah, não é não.
Godwin! Where's your weapon? To the battlements! Move! Father!
Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battles are hands. With booze. Get ready!
Prepare to shoot! Positions!
Take cover!
Tô gostando do filminho de introdução. Uma vibe Senhor dos Anéis.
Make it count.
Uma pedrada já abriu o portão, né? Pode ser que a pedra tenha estourado a corrente, né? Porque esses portões geralmente são uns bagulhinhos de alavanca assim. Se a pedra bateu neles, talvez caiu o portão.
Lord the gates! Godwin! Over here! Get up there quick! We have to repel them!
Cadê? Já é... Mano, quero ir no controle, vamos ver o que vai dar. Cadê? Nossa, no controle tem aquela coisa tátil, tá ligado? Dá pra sentir ele puxando o arco, o peso. Ih! Aí eu sou o pior do... o pior dos arqueiros, né? Aí, acertei um aqui, ó. Pera, a gente tem que acertar aqui, né não? Não é não. Pera, aquele ali é o comandante aí, vou matar ele. E o cara nem sentiu.
Move downstairs. We can handle it here.
Ajude a defender o portão do pátio.
Godwin! Get over here with that crossbow. Join the line. Return fire! What the fuck are you waiting for? Die, you bastard!
Caralho! Mano, tacado óleo. Aí, ó, abrindo o portão de bait, fi.
Horrible! That was slow, Godwin. Draw your sword and follow me.
Nunca pego o meu arco mesmo. Eu desaprendi a pegar meu arco agora, gente. Ah, lembra. Consegui. Acabou os inimigos, né? Tá muito avançado já? Não, acabei de começar. Ah, eu tenho que ir no D, né? Porque os caras tá fazendo cerco em mais de um lugar, ó. R2 para atacar, L2 para se defender. Ah, entendi. Ai! Taquei os guardas aliados.
Let him have it! Get away from me! I'll kill you, you cunt!
Eu não lembro como é que joga jogo do caralho.
I'm gonna shoot you! Shit! Bash him on the head! Let him down or they'll overrun us! I'll hack you to ribbons! To me! Get him from behind!
Vai postar os pedaços no YouTube? Esse eu vou soltar a gameplay completa lá. Pô, eu realmente não sei como é que joga. O jogo vai ter que me ensinar tudo de novo, velho. Conseguimos ganhar? Dá pra eu descer, né? Na escada junto com os caras? Mano, eu vou descer lá, foda-se. Chegou a zerar o primeiro, eu parei lá no começo. Eu fui até a metade, mais ou menos. Só que desde o primeiro eu já era muito ruim no combate. E agora que eu tô no controle eu tô pior ainda.
I've been hit. I don't pull Socrates. Just calm down.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, fucking you, vat. Jesus. You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Everyone to the tower!
Dentes Fortuna, you vat!
Nossa. Olha isso. Ele sobreviveu. Ainda cortou o cabelo.
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this Audens, whatever. What does that actually mean?
O Dentes Fortuna Juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world, meet new women, and simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir! Trotsky!
O visual do jogo tá muito mais bonito que no primeiro. E bem mais otimizado.
My word. That is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Bergov must be made of money.
Zetel mandou que tava com virose e vai dormir.
Well, Henry, looking forward to
Beleza,
new
Zetel.
adventures.
Depois você acompanha pelo YouTube, então.
Stuff of legends.
Boa noite, Polishit.
Of course I am. We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
You bet we will. We'll hand over our important message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches, eh? But why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Aye, it does look like that. He'll hand over all the Ratai estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course. How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat! See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
O visual tá lindíssimo. Se fosse dublado, velho, ia aproveitar ainda mais essa viagem.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, Dick. Old Oak's got eyes like a hawk. I don't miss nothing.
Sir.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergov's colours. They're from Trotsky.
Corral them! Don't let them get away!
Besides, you wouldn't stand a chance against them. Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
Halt! What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Lipa.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Lipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Lipa is on the side of King Wenceslas.
Mano, eu acho que antigamente os caras metiam louco, né? Duvido que eles conheciam todos os selos dos reis.
League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
Well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
Pô, já vou começar com uma luta.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry, from Skalitz.
Sou um soldado e guarda-costas do Lord Capon, sou conselheiro de um nobre emissário, sou o batedor da nossa companhia. Soldado, gosta de ter uma arma na mão e usar uma armadura forte. Também é famoso por seu temperamento explosivo. Conselheiro, prefere resolver as coisas usando seu conhecimento, língua afiada e palavras gentis. Batedor, gosta de se esconder nas sombras e resolver tarefas silenciosamente. Isso aqui, com certeza.
I serve Sir Hans as a scout and tracker.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band, so why should I trust you?
Beleza, você pode resolver diversas situações convencendo outra pessoa nos diálogos. Você terá umas opções de reação, mas cuidado. Persuasão requer que outra pessoa acredite em você. Tá, vamos... Quanto que tá esse game? Mano, se você comprar pela nuvem, nesse link que eu mandei no chat, tá saindo por 185. Tá, porque a nuvem costuma dar desconto. Só que o lado negativo é que na nuvem eles te dão a chave do game para você habilitar na Steam. Então se você não gostar e quiser reembolsar, você não consegue. Porque você já pegou a chave. Agora, pela Steam, vai sair R$200. Quando é um jogo que eu tenho certeza que eu não vou reembolsar, eu pego pela nuvem, que sai mais barato. Vamos lá. Eloquência. Você tenta resolver a situação pacificamente, sem conflito. Carisma. Você tira proveito da sua aparência nobre e boa reputação. Poder. Você tenta projetar a imagem de um herói. Coerção. Você fala o que for necessário para conseguir o que quer, mesmo que sejam mentiras e manipulação. Dominação. Você deixa claro para outra parte que você é superior. Intimidação. Onde a razão falha, ameaças podem funcionar. Eu acho que eu vou de coerção, mano. Muitas situações resolvem persuadindo outra pessoa. Nos diálogos terá diversas opções de reação. Mas atenção, outra pessoa. Tá. Isso eu já entendi. Persuasão não é só uma questão de tirar o número mais alto, mas depende de com quem você está falando, qual é a sua aparência e qual é a sua reputação. Por exemplo, geralmente é inútil ameaçar um bando de malfeitores usando apenas de violência, assim como afirmar ser nobre com palha saindo das botas. Isso é interessante. E meu ponto maior é o 16, né? Como
You want to
soldados.
negotiate an alliance? We'll come to an agreement with your lord in Trotsky, and maybe offer to deal with those bandits for you. After all, you haven't been able to track them down, so we can take matters into our own hands. So move aside, and let us, dutiful knights, pass.
Don't provoke me, boy, or you'll pass to a place you don't want to be. Didn't you say you were a tracker? So you're a knight all of a sudden? Or you're not really sure? Don't try to pull the wool over my eyes.
Ah, o caso da
Don't
memória
listen to
boa.
him, Captain. He's travelling with me for the first time, and evidently, he's got a bit above himself. We've come on the orders of Margrave Jobst of Moravia, and we bear a message from Sir Hanush of Lipa, Divish of Tarnberg, and Radzig Kobula. Our message concerns the offer of an alliance that it seems you need as much as we do right now.
All right, then. You may carry on, but put your men in their place, sir, before their impertinence leads you into trouble.
Indeed, I will. Thank you, Captain.
Boa noite,
Sorry
mística.
about the cold
Tô bem, e
reception.
você?
You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem, then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall, and Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone led a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
É, esse cara aí. Cara de bonzinho, mas acho que ele vai aprontar alguma coisa ainda, viu? A hora que a gente for acampar à noite.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them.
Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe.
I stink almost as bad as the rest of you, and you lot are rank!
Be quiet, you flea bitten hound.
Descubra como Sr. Hans. Com o Sr. Hans, qual é o plano? Tá. Tá otimizadinho. O gráfico tá no alto, gente. Tá com 95 de FPS fazendo live. Se eu desligar a live, se pá que pega mais até. Tem que ver nas cidades, né? Como é que vai estar.
You'll get nothing from me.
Vinho fino. Se eu roubar isso aqui.
Henry, call that dog to heel.
Matt! What's all the fuss about, Matt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Well, hoorah! Peace at last. That barking was a pain in the ass.
Fale com o Lord Capon, você pode encontrá-lo seguindo o ponteiro da bússola na parte superior da tela.
Conrad.
What?
Let's throw a
Henry,
dice.
come here. Henry, what the fuck was that about?
What was what about?
With that captain? I thought they got us all. The way you provoked him.
Ele precisa aprender uma lição, eu me empolguei, não havia ameaça nenhuma.
They didn't do anything, though. Besides, that captain was just an underling.
Just an underling? How could you tell? Did you see how many men he had there?
He backed down in the end, though.
Because I kept you in check. You better keep your nose out of it next time.
I apologise. You're right.
That's all right. I understand how you feel. His tone got on my nerves too. And keep quiet tomorrow in front of von Berghoff. I'm here to do the talking. We'll deliver our message and fulfill our mission. If we arrange a truce with the League of Lords, then Hanush will finally have to take me seriously. Well, since you're so sure of yourself, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So then, eh?
All right, then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or shall we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
Vou refazer o tutorial. Eu vou jogar mesmo, gente. Acho que vai ser melhorzinho. Vamos começar com a esgrima.
So, shall we start?
Do you think we're gonna fight with our cocks? Put on your helmet and armor, grab a practice sword, and come along.
Não lembro como é que eu pego minha espada. E não é, E não é, R não é, T não é. Ó, o B abre o rolê aqui, mas não... Será que tem que equipar? Parece que, olha, Então, eu não sei se vai mostrar. Controles, teclas. Jogar pedra G, acariciar seu cachorro, equipar tocha R, baixar a viseira Z, pular diálogo, desacelerar seu cavalo Ctrl, pular espaço, correr Shift, alternar C, girar para a esquerda, girar para a direita, ataque principal, bloquear, virar no oponente, ataque especial F. Não sei. O jogo vai me obrigar a jogar no controle. É, no controle vai, ó.
Can we start with the swordplay?
Where's your helmet? Surely you don't want me to poke your eye out?
Ah, ele quer meu capacete, mano. Tá me seguindo também, cachorro? Pegar essa luva de couro. Não tem nenhum capacete, não. Meio barato. Pegar a comida desse cara aqui, velho. Se foda. Mas ninguém vai ter nada, né? Ah, é verdade. O meu capacete deve estar no inventário. Total. Inventário. Aqui, ó. Beleza, entendi. Ver se no mouse e teclado eu consigo pelo menos guardar a espada. Tá sem espada. Com espada. Apertei V. V. Ah, tá. No mouse e teclado você tem que segurar o B pra pegar a espada. No mouse e teclado é melhor, velho, porque tem que pegar esses itens que tá no chão. E é um inferno de pegar eles. Podemos começar com a esgrima?
Can we start with the swordplay?
You've got your armor. Good. Did you deal with that dog of yours? I wouldn't want him gobbling up our supper while we're training.
Não pode esperar. Não, não vai, vamos lutar. Foda-se.
Oates is cooking up that gruel again. That, well, not even a dog would eat.
I never knew you were such a gourmet. All right, let's go. A bit of sword play will give you an appetite. Let's start. Draw your sword.
Hang on. This time, let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me.
Pressione X para realizar um ataque. Você seleciona a direção do ataque movendo o mouse. As 3 lanças longas na parte superior da roseta são usadas para auxiliar a direção do seu ataque enquanto A forma de seta na parte inferior é usada para apunhaladas. Tá.
Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work off a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence.
Você pode fazer ataques em sequência pressionando o botão ataque novamente quando seu primeiro ataque ainda estiver em andamento. Fazer ataques em sequência é mais rápido e mais eficiente.
Very nice exchange, Henry.
Entendi.
Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard. Good. That's the way. Nice. Good.
Como que eu mudo a direção do bagulho?
That's the way.
Oh, that's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh?
Você pode realizar um bloqueio perfeito pressionando durante o ataque do oponente quando o símbolo do escudo aparecer verde. Tá.
That's it. Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a
Postar é
strike.
um contra-ataque executado logo após seu bloqueio perfeito.
Good,
Entendi.
Henry. Strike back after the block. You have to block first. You've got to block the strike
Errei
first.
de novo o bloqueio. Vai, ataca.
Well, hey, you're not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered, where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right, come on then.
Arte o lado desprotegido.
Nice work, Henry. Oh, nice, Henry. Not like that. Good riposte. No. That way I can block you easily.
Isso aqui eu lembro que ela fazia assim.
Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and
Você
explanations.
segura o ataque e aí depois muda a direção do nada.
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
Aposto mais.
100? How about 200? Are you feeling confident or not?
Fine, 200. On guard.
Derrote Sir Hans no duelo.
Off to a good start.
Ih! Mano, o Sir Hans tava escondendo o jogo, velho. Calma, Sir
At
Hans.
least.
Mano, o Sir Hans vai me matar.
Oh, you haven't got a hope.
Calma! Pera, deixa eu respirar.
God will.
Put up a fight at least.
Pô, eu não tenho estamina pra bater no Sir Hans.
You haven't got a hope.
Vem então, Sr. Hans, vem. Vem que agora você vai tomar.
Put up a fight at least.
Agora você tá tomando, né?
Put up a fight at least.
Ih, eu perdi.
And you've had it. I say the victor is clear. I'll get my winnings from you later. Now it's time to eat. Oh, that swordplay has given me quite an appetite.
Mano, o Sr. Hans tava mó nada a ver, mano. Eu achei que ele não sabia lutar. Que eu sou a guarda dele, o maluco luta melhor que eu. Fui amassado por ele. Olha o cachorro bugado. Velho, eu tenho que diminuir um pouco a DPI do meu mouse. Tá muito rápido. Pera aí, gente. Rapidão. Deixar em pelo menos 1200 só pra ficar mais de boinha.
So who won, gentlemen?
That's obvious, isn't it? Henry learned a lesson or two, and I won our bet. At least I'll have someone to buy me drinks in the tavern. It was almost like that time in Ratai.
Mas eu ganhei em Ratai e aquela foi uma derrota ainda maior. Como acabou?
That time we had a wager for your bow. How did it actually end up?
Henry, that was no time ago at all. Did you get a bang in the head? And of course, I won.
So much has happened since then. It feels like an eternity.
God's truth. We had no lack of excitement. Anyway, I kicked your ass because I'm a master.
Ah, eu lembro desse cara. Foi numa das primeiras missões.
Almost as good as with your
Ele
tongue.
fez uma disputa de arco comigo e depois uma disputa de espada. Nas duas ele me deu um pau mesmo.
Tomorrow we'll be at the castle and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
Vitalidade, eloquência, força. Pô, eu acho que eu vou querer força, né? Pra eu não apanhar tanto.
Before everyone pounced on us.
And he had his work cut out. You wasn't having it much.
Now, if you was able to court the lasses like me, maybe she wouldn't have started screeching.
I can't say I'm surprised. Just imagine it, fellas. You're a fair maiden. Your lovely locks falling on your shoulders. No thought of wickedness. And then Tankard's fat head appears before you with his crooked mouth. And he says,
Where's the shit, oh my pretty?
I've got nothing to regret.
Pô, que risada forçada. Certeza que só rido porque o cara é nobre.
Right, Henry? You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And?
Boa
Is she any
noite,
good? Like,
VF.
is she any good? Get me?
Pô, vou falar que ela é minha amada. Os caras querem roubar minha mulher.
She's my sweetheart. And that's all I'll tell you.
Ah, don't be such a monk. Out with it.
Não, não vou ficar contando as minhas intimidades pra esses caras, não. Tá maluco?
Ah, forget it, you horny goat. This discussion is over.
You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
Vira-lata farejou algo. Eu fiquei o tempo todo com vocês. Eu quero furtividade, obviamente. Força e furtividade.
In the camp, with you lot. It was Conrad's turn to gather wood, and I wasn't hungry yet. So I stretched out for a bit by the horses.
Oh, yeah? Where? You didn't see him?
I was going for wood.
It was getting dark. I reckon he just overlooked me.
You gave me a nasty shock when you came out of the darkness. You're as quiet as a mouse, and that's the truth.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Ele é um nobre
Only
importante.
what Sir Hans told us, that von Berghoff is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the Royal Chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use
Bom,
them.
se ele coleciona, eu vou roubar
Any
todas,
good
né?
at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
A espada é uma arma excelente. Prefiro massas. Posso me virar até sem uma arma. Prefiro atirar. Tá, eu quero
If
pontaria.
I had to choose, I'd take a bow. After all, why not seize the opportunity to take down your foe before he gets near to you? Of course, the bow takes training too. Not everyone can hit their target at 50 paces.
And you can shoot something for your supper, like that first time we went hunting. The first time you ever held a bow. I'm surprised you didn't say a sword, since you never stopped going on about the sword Ishvan Toth stole from you.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. Well, that's another matter.
Acho que você prefere atirar. Eu acho que e também combina mais, né, com furtividade. Porque você entra furtivo, mata um na adaga, aí já mata outro no arco e
I wouldn't want to be in
flecha.
Ishvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again hearing how Martin the Smith raised him even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won. So Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning.
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
Esse jogo é a continuação do outro? Sim, no início ele deu um resuminho, tá ligado? Mas bem pouco. Só que a gente jogou, tipo, uma parte suficiente pra entender alguns personagens da história. Tipo, esse cara aí é um lordzinho que aparece já no início. Só que ele não se dava bem com o Henry. Aí provavelmente ele foi evoluindo na história e subindo, né? Na pirâmide social até virar guarda desse cara.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little.
Eu acho que eu vi essa missão no TikTok. É a missão que ensina sobre
Blasted iron
furtividade.
shirt.
Eles vão ficar pelados no rio.
What a relief!
E aí vão espiar mulheres tomando banho.
Like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Ah, Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
That's a view fit for a king.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on. Oh, that really shrivels the old ball sack.
What's the matter?
Females! Let's go to them.
Sir Hans.
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Hans.
Já vai dar ruim, mano.
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer. Hear that singing? They must be close. Crouch down, you ox. They'll see you. Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer.
Mancado. Elas estão ali, ó. Vão te ver, Bu.
Shit! One of them's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others. Only she's blocking our way, right in our path. Damn it! Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
Joga uma pedra. G para jogar a pedra.
What was that sound?
It worked. Let's go.
Holy mother of God!
E ela viu. Não deu certo a furtividade. Ela vai avisar, velho.
We'll go even closer, but carefully. Henry, I told you to. Fucking God,
Mano. Atacaram a guarnição deles inteira. E os caras tá pelado num reino que eles não conhecem.
Do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake.
Pô, deu muito.
letter.
Don't be a fool, Henry. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away.
Mano, nós tem que ajudar os caras. No primeiro jogo eu não consegui ajudar a mulher. Esse eu vou ajudar.
What are you doing? Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs! That bastard's with them!
Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
Catch them! Enough, I said! What the fuck? She's mine! What are you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you idiots! After them! Along the bank!
Christ! When did you learn to swim?
Just now!
Ih, ele tomou flechada. Ele vai morrer. Mano, o Henry só se fode, né?
Off his horses, quick!
O cachorro.
What the fuck was that, Henry? You rescuing a damsel in distress?
Será que se eu tivesse dado comida pro cachorro ele teria alertado que esses caras estavam chegando?
What exactly do you call... Oh, shit. Oh, you've been hit.
What? Oh, shit.
Well, we can't leave it like this.
Não puxa não, tem que quebrar a flecha, burro.
Fuck! We've got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, I'll manage. I'd lead the way.
Será que ele vai voltar lá? Matar os caras furtivamente?
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
Ah, tá. Boa noite, Pimenta. Fuja com Sir Hans. Você é um homem procurado.
Get out of the woods and find someone.
O ícone da lebre embaixo da bússola indica que está acontecendo à sua volta. Tá. Eu tô sangrando, né? Eu tenho que achar uma cura o quanto antes. Tem alguma coisa de cura no inventário, será? Não tem nada no inventário.
There's someone in front of us. Down! They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them! No fucking around! You! Watch the middle of the garden! And keep your eyes peeled, right? You two, go up there! Get a move on! You watch this side of the rock! And you, go to the pond! They didn't
Tem um cara aqui. Será que eu vou ter que distrair ele jogando pedra?
Then come back and give me a full report. Footprints, foot trail, everything.
He'll see us. We'll have
Get
to
to
wait.
work.
Do you honestly think they can swim all
the fucking way across.
Shut up, or the chief will hear you.
It's still easier here.
Beleza, foi embora.
Now, stumbling about in the pitch black, when all your talk does is blind you.
Catching some naked men in the forest, better than getting killed by a German. Still can't see that.
Vem, meu filho. Ah, tá. Eu tava indo pro lugar.
I played dice against Lefty yesterday. Should you be keeping watch instead? You reckon we'll find them here? If they try to swim across the pond, we'll be found half dead somewhere on the bank, not here. Run, quick!
Tá foda as coisas. Tá, mano. Nesse jogo aqui nunca acontece nada de bom pra mim. Sempre o início é difícil. Porra, já saiu correr lá na frente. Nem me esperou. Corre.
They're fleeing into the rock! Hurry! Run around! We'll catch them at the top!
Pra onde nós vamos? Dá uma solução, cara. Dá um socão na cabeça e você vai ver.
Hey? Hans! There's more of them up top!
Fodeu, fodeu. Os arqueiros viram a gente.
Where now, for fuck's sake? Damn it, they're everywhere!
What are we gonna do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us!
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down, for fuck's sake!
Stop it! This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
Dando cobertura. Isso é um cagão, mano. Explore o ponto de entrada das rochas. Olha que você mandou. Descobri que meu streamer favorito de 2 anos atrás não parou de fazer live. Só parou de fazer live ou não parou? Não deu pra entender. Já largou o LoL 100%? Não. Tô jogando ainda às vezes. Uma vez por live, 2 vezes.
They must have come this way, damn it. If only that bloody idiot Nails hadn't broken his leg climbing down the cliff. He was trying to catch up with him. Aye, but he shouldn't have jumped down in the dark. You keep watch here, and I'll go and push through. Give me a shout if you see them.
Eu joguei a pedra na cabeça dele de novo, mano.
Strange. I must be mad.
Vou matar esse cara na furtividade?
Strange.
Não, né? Melhor nem tentar.
Hans! Hey, Hans!
Cadê o Hans? Hans cagão. Ele tava pra cá? É onde tava o guarda, mano. Meio que um labirinto essa porra. Ah, fica os vagalumes indicando o caminho, esse pá.
What?
Oh, this looks like a way out. Hans!
Yeah. Oh. Found each other. I didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers popped up in front of me. I only just avoided being seen, and I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago. Hurry! We'll climb.
Ó. Vou matar ele.
You're a dead man!
Tô sem estamina já, velho.
You won't get hit! I'm all yours!
Me acertou. Aí, ó, o cachorro. Aí os dois.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job.
Achei que ele ia ter morrido, igual aquele final lá que eu vou pra prisão e morro. Ué, cadê o ferimento nas costas dele? Ele sonhou tudo isso?
Being a blacksmith might bring no glory,
Não, ele morreu.
but it has its benefits.
O pai dele não tem como tá aí, velho. O pai dele tá morto.
Keeping your head on your shoulders. Ah. Ah, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are.
Olha lá, ó, não tem um ferimento mais, tá morto.
Am I dead? Not yet.
Ué.
I'm dead, though.
Well, if I'm not, then how come...
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up! Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
E o amigo dele já tá de roupa, né?
You dropped out of the sky like a shot down hawk. And that fellow landed with you. You broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
Ah, ele roubou a roupa dos caras.
What are you wearing?
Well, you won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. And if you're capable of running at all.
And where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. Right, we've got to disappear. Right, come on, I'll help you up.
Incrível. Ele é espírita.
How are you holding up?
Nada mal.
It's not so bad.
All right. That'll have to do for now. As long as you're able to talk. As long as you talk, I know you're hanging in.
Ih, ele tá delirando, ó. Ele tá vendo um monte de cavaleiro.
What are you staring at?
They're here. Sigismund's army.
The only army here is the one-man army of Socais.
Ah!
Jesus, don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Que susto.
Fuck.
Cuidado.
It's in flames. We're gonna die here.
You'll survive. Come on.
Bianca.
Come on.
Father?
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else in
Father!
the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
You.
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Ransom.
Christ's sake.
If anything happens, he'll take
Come
care of you.
on.
Promise me.
Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it. But we'll make it together. You'll see. Henry, focus.
Take me away.
Henry, pull yourself together.
No.
Please. Nobody here. You just
É
imagine.
bom que essas alucinações dele já contam a história, né? Pra quem não jogou o primeiro. Que é tudo que aconteceu no início do primeiro.
Together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this. It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further. Henry, wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
And Pa. I swear, I won't leave you.
Henry, snap out of it. Stay with me. Henry, a light. Look.
I see it.
We've got to go.
I see the light.
Hold on, pal. Hold on. We're here. We're here. Come on.
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents, they're... That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. We were ambushed, but don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Ainda acho que ele é espírita. Eu acho que ele...
Got you all,
Ih!
sons.
Ih!
Think again,
Vixe.
Hey, lad! Are you alive, lad?
Ah, mas o Henry tá todo fudido, né? A velha nem pra ajudar na briga. Então ela tinha uma tocha, ela podia botar fogo no bandido. É que também no lugar da velha eu nem ia saber, né? Quem que é o bandido e quem que é o bonzinho. Tipo, chegou um cara pelado, sangrando na sua casa, e um outro cara com a roupa toda esfarrapada.
Slaughtered everyone.
Suspeito.
Who burned it to the ground?
Huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie.
A velha sem os dentes da frente.
Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
Ih, ele tá todo ferrado também. Que brigou com o cara. Tem sistema de classe esse jogo. É por pontos. Tipo, você pode colocar ponto em força, ponto em furtividade. Aí sua classe meio que define. É definida por isso.
And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
What happened to him?
That cutthroat that followed you fellas cut him up bad. Hans was fighting him outside, then he came staggering in, said something about Fortuna, and collapsed on the floor.
E o assassino?
What about that cutthroat?
You can go out and have a look at him. Hans gave him a right hammering. I didn't get a wink of sleep with that corpse in my yard.
I understand. I'm sorry we caused you such trouble. But you'll save Hans, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
Henry não deve ter nenhum litro de sangue no corpo, coitado. É, então, ele ficou perdendo mó sangue. Essa veia fez um curativo nada a ver. Com os panos velho de bunda. Nem deve ter suturado, porque não tem agulha.
There's no part of me that doesn't hurt. Inside and out. Mostly my shoulder where I took an arrow.
Little wonder then. But you're conscious and talking. That's a good sign. Ah, Your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks.
Falei que ela não tinha suturado.
But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up. Don't overdo it, though.
I won't. Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Bushena's my name.
Well, I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Beleza. Por milagre você sobreviveu a essa queda grave, mas você perdeu muitos pontos de nível principal, habilidade e vantagem, devido aos grandes ferimentos. Só lhe resta se recuperar e recuperá-los gradualmente ao longo do jogo. Sangramento diminui sua vida. Tá, para estancar, abre o inventário e coloque ataduras suficientes em todas as feridas.
Better bandage it up quick before I bleed out.
Comer da panela. Ih, nem assopra. Aí o cara é brabo mesmo.
That's really good. So good I wouldn't say no to some more.
Menor porção.
Aye. True bliss is a full belly.
Aqui é o cantinho da veia de... Tem mais atadura. Tá, eu acho que não é uma boa ideia roubar as ataduras, porque vai que ela precisa usar no Henry, né? Ela já tá me ajudando, vou deixar as coisas dela aqui. Ah, mas o que essa velha tá fazendo se ela nem estancou o sangue? Tava rezando pra Jesus me salvar. Que é da tocha, que é do capuz. Vou pegar tudo que ele tem, foda-se. Não é mais nada de bom. Um facão. Uma tocha. Pegar a erva. Acho que essas ervas vai ajudar a curar o cara. Cachorro. Ó, a velha tem um pitbull ainda por cima. Onde que era o lugar que ela mandou me lavar? Aqui no poço, né?
I feel like a new man.
Fale com Bozema. Ah, deixa eu colocar as roupas que eu roubei do cara, né? Espada de caça, capuz. E o capuz tá cheio de sangue. Equipar uma bolsinha abre espaços onde você pode colocar poções, comidas e então consumi-los rapidamente durante o combate. Ativar seleção de espaço, AWSD, percorrer espaços. Parte no espaço, tá. Pressione 2 para sacar a arma do espaço selecionado e pressione B para abrir o cinto e a bolsinha. Tá, eu já entendi. Vou ficar de túnica. Mentira, eu vou colocar o jaquetão e todas as roupas e me lavar no cu. Pra ver se sai o sangue. Ô cachorro! Dá licença. Vamos ver. Saiu o sangue da roupa? Saiu. Aí deixa a católica que eu fico mais bem vestido, né? Arco e flecha acho que não vai ter não, gente. Mas eu posso lutar com esse javali aqui, ó. Bom. Ele tava aqui, né? Mas ele sumiu. Ah, é um porco, não é um javali. E eu acho que esse porco é da véia, não posso matar ele. Vou lá conversar com ela mesmo. É o que tem.
I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
Ah, ela deu uma poção pro cara.
But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
Tá. Se eu colocar... Vou falar que eu entendo de ervas pra ganhar pontos de sobrevivência.
Easy as pie. I can do that. Sage
Entendo
has
de
a
ervas.
purple blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a yellow center. Both of them grow in sunny places. There are sandstone cliffs around here. The soil underneath might suit them.
Good lad. You really do know a thing or two. I'd never have guessed. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good. But don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again, so's I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it.
I've seen fellas in worse states, but in better ones too.
Cadê a
Seems
pá?
Bujana isn't some quack. She's got a damn good setup here.
Pegar o corpo. Pô, se eu jogar o corpo aqui, o porco come, não come? Os porcos comem qualquer coisa? Cadê? Deixa eu testar. Porquinho, porquinho. Come aí, porco. Não vai comer, não. Obrigado pela raid, Rafão.
Ah, shit! My shoulder. This bastard's hard work. You can't be in the ground soon enough.
Tem que equipar a pá agora, né? Beleza. Começar a cavar. Tamo junto, mano. Obrigado pelo apoio. Leve o cadáver para o túmulo e enterre.
I feel quite hungry. May the earth rest lightly on you, you bastard. I hope you find peace. And don't come out to haunt anyone.
Nossa, mas o Henry tá muito cansado, ele não consegue trocar nada de golpe. Dá 3 espadadas e já fica cinza a tela. As galinhas dá pra matar depois, pra comer.
Damn, shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
Dá pra subir aqui, né? Já tá nos limites. Ardo. Acho que não é isso que eu preciso. A mumila e não sei o que. Sálvia. É da sálvia que eu tava precisando?
Purple flower. Sage.
Era.
There we go.
É a camomila, com certeza. Esse é o amarelinho. Erva de São João. Camomila.
That's it. Chamomile.
Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
When's the last time I ate something? What's that dog making such a fuss about?
Could something have happened at Bajena's?
Mano, esse cachorro tá latindo.
I'm looking for those renegades who've been pillaging around the domain. They slaughtered some knight and his company yesterday down by the pond. 2 of them fled and they must be hiding here somewhere in the rocks. What do you know about it?
And who are you, fellas?
We're from Lord von Bergov, and we're looking for those murderers.
I know Lord von Burgo's people, and I ain't never seen you.
Olha pra lá, vagabundo.
Von Bergov is
Olha pra
reinforcing
lá.
his garrison on account of them renegades that are wandering around here. What?
Eu tava com a espada na mão, imundice.
Dorva! I'm wounded!
Morde ele, cachorro, morde ele. Ai. Ai. Ai.
You're no match for us, fucker! Jesus! I'm hit!
Ai, cinzou, cinzou. Deu ruim. Boa noite, Duck. Esse back que tu tá montando com o mato vai ser gigante. Pô, do Pimenta, vou ter que precisar de um back muito forte pra matar esses caras. Minha estratégia deu errado.
Such a fuss about.
Could something have happened at Bajena's?
They slaughtered some knight and his company yesterday down by the pond. 2 of them fled and they must be hiding here somewhere in the rocks. What do you know about it?
Who are you, fellas?
We're from Lord von Bergov, and we're looking for those murderers.
Did I imagine it?
What?
Putz, eu não consegui nocautear. Morde ele, isso.
No, I'm done with this.
Expulse os homens que chegaram. Tá correndo por quê? Corre não, corre não, corre não.
Shit! Shit! Run!
Corre não. Corre não. Não corra, não corra, não corra, não corra.
I can't just go wandering around.
Ah, correu.
I have a duty to Sir Hans.
Bom, pelo menos eu matei um, né? Aí eu vou ficar com os itens dele. Cadê? Aqui, ó. Cara, tinha um monte de coisa. Ah, ih, mas... Cara, tinha um capuz de mendigo. Botas firmes. É, tudo que o cara tinha era velho. Valeu de nada eu ter coisado aqui. Pegar o corpo. Eu despachar o corpo, senão a velha vai brigar comigo de novo. Vou enterrar lá junto com o outro. Tá virando um cemitério aqui o quintal da mulher, mano. Pegou a espada dele. Acho que tá no chão. Vou dar uma olhada lá.
This damn shoulder.
Eu devia ter matado o outro. Esse não tava tão bem vestido, né? O outro parece que tinha mais coisa boa. Podia ter dado a volta.
May God give you your just reward.
Cadê a espada? Não tá aqui não. Será que tá no meu inventário? No corpo dele não ficou, porque eu saquei tudo. Acho que o cara levou... Sei lá, sumiu ou o cara levou embora a espada. Uma das duas coisas. Aqui eu sei que não ficou. Vou conversar com a véia pra ela cuidar logo meu amigo.
Did they hurt you?
No, but I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Who do you think they were?
I don't know how much you heard. They came here saying they was from Lord von Burgo, and they was looking for 2 bandits that ambushed some knight yesterday. But for sure they wasn't von Burgo's people. They didn't even have his Waffenrocks. But they sure sounded keen to find you fellas.
Maybe they were from that band that followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Cobbler, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trusky to deliver a message from Sir Hanish of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Burgov. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond, and you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them.
Sure. No need for thanks. What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds, and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy. But we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
All right, I'll try.
Véia cega, não faz nada sozinha. Tem
I've
pouco
been
de
at the
experiência com
alchemist's
alquimia.
bench a few times, but it's been quite a while.
That's grand. More than I was hoping for. And not to worry, it'll all come back to you. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
Prepare a poção.
First, go to the recipe
Livro
book.
de receitas está à direita. Pressione E para folheá-lo.
Now find the recipe for chamomile
Você pode folhear o livro usando a D e pressione Q para você.
to do. Then get back to the
E
bench
pressionando o
and
Q
we'll
você pode
start.
alternar entre as receitas e o herbário. Quando terminar de ler, volte a preparar a receita pressionando o R. Tá. Você vai precisar... Nossa, o D é muito estranho, né? Você vai precisar de vinho, 2 punhados de camomila e 1 punhado de sálvia. Tá. Vinho, 2 punhados de camomila e 1 punhado de sálvia. Tá vendo? Eu fiz bem em pegar 2 punhados de camomila. Adicione a camomila e ferva por 1 turno.
You must have read it by now, surely.
Moa a sálvia e adicione ao caldeirão. Por fim, sirva. Tá.
All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe.
Toda poção precisa ser uma base líquida. As jarras contendo bases podem ser encontradas na prateleira esquerda. Ah tá, destilado, óleo, vinho e água. É com vinho. Beleza.
So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit.
Essa parte de cozinhar as coisas é bem realista. Tem forja também.
For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows.
Ó, a água tá até fervendo.
It with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling. To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand.
Esse é a sálvia, né? Informar.
All right. Let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
Cadê o saco? Ah, camomila. E 2 punhados.
Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling.
Entendi.
Then
Tem que
turn the
colocar pra
sand
ferver.
As soon as the sand runs out, take
Quando
the cauldron off
o
the
caldeirão
fire.
começar a ferver, eu viro a ampulheta. Começou a ferver. Eu viro.
Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames.
Era isso?
All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron.
Um pouco de sálvia. Triturar. Pô, fizeram bem... bem cheio de detalhes nessa parte de fazer as minhas próprias
Now,
poções.
drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in.
Cadê os frascos? Frasco.
Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
Infusão de camomila. Preço 25.
Here it is.
Pô, já me sinto um curandeiro, um mago.
Ooh, by the smell of it, it's a chamomile decoction the way it should be.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
I reckon you've done all you could. What you need now is a bit of rest. Go and get a good sleep. That works wonders.
É, eu já tô com a visão turva de cansaço. Durma em uma cama, além disso sua vida se regenera. Tá. Tem cama aqui em cima, né? Essa cama não é sua. Entendi, é da mulher. A minha é essa. Deixa eu comer antes que eu tô com fome.
I could go for something to eat now.
Pronto. Dormir e salvar. Eu posso selecionar quantas horas eu quero, né? Aqui é o suficiente para curar minha vida, mas meu cansaço não diminui tanto. Tem que ser aqui 9 horas, pelo menos.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Abzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything.
Rotted hell!
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
stronger dog fucks the bitches. And war is a nasty business.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you.
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake.
A filha
Were you
da
having a
senhora?
nightmare?
Bonita ela.
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Hans? He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Melhor do que ontem.
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad. But I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
Uma bela donzela, foi só um sonho, não significa nada. Eu acho que o pai dele, né? Mais importante do que a espada em si.
Pa, without a doubt. I hope his soul and Ma's find peace.
Dreaming of a dead parent is confusing. It could mean you cling too much to the past, and you ought to find a new path. But I think it's a good thing he's more important to you than that murderer.
Acho que eu vou ganhar reputação com isso.
Thanks, Pavlena. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
Aumentar o nível do Ranger também dará pontos de vantagem. Você pode usá-los para desbloquear suas outras habilidades e melhorias. A lista de vantagens pode ser aberta pressionando P. Eu tenho 14 pontos disponíveis. Minha eloquência é péssima. Como que eu aumento os pontos? Ah, mas não me ensinou ainda a aumentar os pontos. Ah, entendi. É só dar 2 cliques. Beleza. Rapaz esforçado. Se você carregar um saco até um corpo morto ou inconsciente, o peso contará apenas pela metade. Treine duro, lute fácil. Quando o Sir Hadin colocou você a serviço dele, tá, essa história eu não quero saber. A força requerida por todas as armas será 2 pontos menor. Em geral, se sua força for menor do que a exigida pela arma, você causará menos dano com ela. Por outro lado, se sua força for maior, causará mais dano. Com essa vantagem, você obterá esse efeito mais cedo. Acho que eu vou querer esse. Armoso, oportunista. Você perde 10% menos reputação? Não. Eu já coloquei agilidades. Peso pena. Não quero dano de queda. Se bem que pra eu jogar furtiva seria interessante, né? A agilidade requerida por todas as armas será 2 pontos menor. Em geral, se a agilidade for menor, tá. Isso vai ser bom também, né? Vitalidade. Sua saciedade diminui 30% mais devagar. Não quero. Você vai sangrar perceptivelmente mais devagar. Mesmo assim, se você não usar matadura, você acaba morrendo. A diferença é que te dá mais tempo. Quero. Eloquência. Putz, aqui tem muitos pontos. Só que nenhum eu posso pegar, né? Tá. Eu vou pegar esses dois agora. Armoso. Você ganha. Se você ganhar reputação, aumento você dá 10% maior. E é isso, não tenho mais nenhuma habilidade pra pegar. Ou tem essas? Ah, e tem mais coisa, ó. Tem os atributos e habilidades de fazer negócio, ó. Furtividade. Equipe uma adaga para poder executar um abate furtivo. Tudo o que você precisa fazer é se esgueirar por trás de uma vítima desavisada e iniciar o estrangulamento. Por isso, prepare-se para pressionar o ataque para executar o golpe final. Que Deus tenha misericórdia da sua alma. Você pode nocautear pessoas furtivamente. Para fazer isso, aproxime-se sorrateiramente da vítima e inicie um estrangulamento. Seguir, prepare-se para pressionar o ataque. Tá, é uma boa ideia esconder o corpo para que ninguém tropece nele. Só a vítima recuperará a consciência após um tempo, então, seja lá o que estiver fazendo, faça rápido. Esse é bom para entrar em castelos, mas esse daqui também é bom contra bandidos. Vou pegar esse por enquanto. Se é que dá, né? Acho que não dá, não. Ou já tá ativa? Já tá ativa, tá amarelinho. Camuflagem natural. Quanto mais sujo você estiver, mais difícil será encontrá-lo. Sombra fugaz. Ganha mais 3 em furtividade e mais 2 em agilidade e vitalidade quando estiver sendo procurado por um crime, facilitando a fuga. Se eu quero. Faz 50% menos barulho quando você estiver nos arbustos. Quero também. Se um oponente se defender contra sua tentativa de atordoamento ou execução furtiva, os atributos dele serão penalizados. Pô, eu vou virar um puta assassino aqui se eu pegar isso. Ih, não dá mais. Tô bloqueado. Eu peguei o bagulho errado. Como é que reseta? Adestramento. Você pode mandar vira-lata farejar locais de interesse ou caça. Para fazer isso, selecione o comando liberar. Vá caçar. Você pode mandar vira-lata caçar animais selvagens. Você verá que ele é um ótimo ajudante. Esse eu quero também. Treinamento de cavaleiro. Ataques corpo a corpo custarão 15% menos vigor. E os inimigos terão mais dificuldade para derrubá-lo da montaria. Se eu não quero agora, artesanato. Afiado como navalha. Se você afiar uma arma a 98% ou mais na pedra de amular, o dano de corte dessa arma aumentará. Armaduras e roupas consertadas por você. Ah, esse eu não vou pegar agora. Acho que não vai ser tão útil. Sobrevivência. Qualidade das camas aumenta de acordo com sua habilidade de sobrevivência. Não. Você pode vender ervas, caça, peles e troféus pelo dobro do preço. Esse eu quero. Vou viver na floresta vendendo meus itens. Combate. Ah, isso aqui é bom também pegar, né? Pontaria. Mira firme. Se você permanecer imóvel por 2 ou mais segundos enquanto estiver mirado, seu vigor acabará 20% mais devagar, seu tiro será 15% mais potente. Se você causar dano ao inimigo com uma arma de longo alcance, o vigor dele se recuperará mais lentamente, sua capacidade de combate será reduzida. Quero esse. Quanta coisa, você tá doido. Então, você tinha perguntado se tinha classes, né? Olha o tanto de coisa que tem pra colocar. Coisa paca. Primeiro golpe. Se você acertar uma zona desprotegida, ou seja, uma zona de onde seu oponente não está bloqueando, o adversário terá mais dificuldade em bloquear seus ataques subsequentes. Esse é bom. Com o ataque de espada totalmente carregado, sua habilidade de esgrima será 3 vezes maior. Seu ataque, além de mais forte, será mais difícil de ser bloqueado. Eu prefiro esse. Guerra. Firme. Os bloqueios custarão 20% menos vigor e seu escudo e arma não quero. Proteção de cabeça. Se você usar um elmo, também não quero. Combos. Tem alguma coisa que eu posso pegar? Ah, aqui é pra eu aprender, né? Pro lado, pro outro, pro lado. Pro lado, pra cá e pra cá. Entendi. Depois eu tenho que ler com calma pra aprender. E ainda sobrou pontos, viu? Sobrou 4 pontos. Dá pra eu aproveitar e pegar aqui os rolês de... Armaduras e roupas consertadas por você com um kit de armeiro fazem menos barulho ao serem usadas. O efeito dura até o nível de qualidade do item cair. Se você usar botas consertadas por você mesmo, correr rápido custará 25 menos vigor. Vou pegar esse. De pontos em furtar alguma coisa. Ah, tem coisa de roubo, ó. Tava perdendo aqui, hein? Dedos ágeis. Trapaceiro silencioso. Você praticamente não faz barulho quando usa uma gazua. E se ela quebrar, o som fica 75% mais baixo. Durante a fase de coleta de tempo, no minijogo de furto você ganha 10... Não, isso aqui, ó. Que eu posso invadir os lugares, usar o rolê pra abrir o baú e o guarda não vai me pegar. Alquimia não tem nenhum ponto. Ah, acho que eu vou guardar esses 2 pontos aqui, gente. Se aparecer alguma coisa, eu pego depois. Tem umas habilidades que desbloqueiam de acordo com o que eu vivo no jogo. Seria erudição. Eu acho que é conhecimento para dialogar com as pessoas. Quer ver? Erudição. Deixa eu ver o que pode ser. Ganha 50% de efeito de conforto ao sentar, para que você possa estudar mais rápido. Tá, é coisa para adquirir conhecimento mesmo. Você melhora mais rápido nas habilidades de adenciamento e equitação. Você melhora mais rápido nas habilidades artesanato e roubo. É coisa para aprender mais rápido. Direito. Ao lidar com guardas, sua eloquência e seu carisma receberão 2 pontos a mais. Pô, tem muita coisa esse jogo. O primeiro já tinha muita coisa, agora esse tá assim, superando, né? Eu já me perdi, eu nem lembro mais que eu tinha que fazer de missão. Mapa diário. Tome café da manhã com os outros.
Look who's finally up! Henry! Come and join us! Good morning, Henry! You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too.
Boa noite, Holy Shit. Até amanhã, mano. Também já tô encerrando. Vou ver só essa cutscene.
All the more cause for merrymaking! Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bojena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the 3rd time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The 3rd time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Once, when we were out hunting, Hans was taken captive by humans. But with a bit of luck, I managed to rescue him.
Humans?
You haven't come across them? They're savages from the Hungarian lands. The core of Sigismund's army. Who knows what heathen gods they pray to? They hold nothing sacred. They pillage, rape, and murder. They razed my hometown of Skalitz to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them
ela vai
think
me dar
twice.
arco. Tomada.
The thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive. I rescued him.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, audentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
Hans was badly wounded during a night raid on Talmberg Castle, and I had to carry him out of the battle on my back, so he wouldn't fall into enemy hands.
Gracious! Raiding a castle? That must be pretty wild, eh?
Indeed it was! Arrows raining down, outnumbered by hordes of foes mercilessly charging at us from all sides.
I'm truly indebted to Henry for getting me out of that fix.
But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
Yeah, true. I'll never forget you for dragging me all the way here from the lake.
You're quite welcome. The Lords of Lipa do not leave their friends in the lurch.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Geleoth, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Oh, Bajana, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
But I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that spade. We can't manage without it.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bajana.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlana. This'll come in handy.
No doubt.
É aquela poção de salvar o jogo.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time.
Eu pegando toda a comida da mulher. Me dá esse pão. Me dá esse bacon. Nossa, ela me olhou com um olhar de julgamento. Eu me senti mal agora. Dá pra eu pegar a faca também? Eu me senti mal. Não vou parar de roubar? Não. O que mais que essa mulher tem? Que dá pra eu pegar aqui? Dá pra fazer alquimia depois, né? Flecha. Olha, tem muita flecha. Vou pegar todas, né? Não tem nenhuma. É isso? Flecha perfurante. Ah, pente de osso. Preciso de uma tocha, não tô enxergando nada, mano.
Oh, so hungry I could eat a horse.
Como que usa a tocha mesmo? I. R, na verdade. Será que ela vai ficar muito brava comigo? Você precisa de ferramentas para arrombar. Não tenho nada de ferramentas. Tem nada de pote pra eu furtar daqui dessa casa. Também não vai ter nada. Olha, o Henry tá meio cansadinho. Cadê a moça que tava aqui? Ela foi embora? Ela foi embora. Ela falou que tinha um arco. Podia me dar o arco, né? Dá pra usar o banheiro? Dá não. Aquela. Sabe
You
atirar?
said you'd shoot arrows at the humans. You can use a bow.
Yeah, I'm pretty handy with it. I train up there on the cliff whenever I have a free moment. And the hares hanging in Ma's kitchen didn't just walk in by themselves. If they'd let me take part in the tournament at Trosky Castle, I'd beat all the men hands down, but that'll never happen. So I have to make do with hares and a straw mannequin. Farewell, my friend.
Acho que depois ela vai me ensinar a atirar. Vou dormir pra salvar o jogo. Ah, eu não posso. Tem que prosseguir na história. Bora.
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trosky Castle right away.
Temos que ir atrás do vira-lata. Sim,
What
salvar o
about Mutt?
cachorro primeiro.
He's bound to be looking for us, and we can't just abandon him.
Henry, I like your dog, but that's not our priority right now.
He saved my skin.
So did I. First Trosky, von Bergov and the mission, then we can look for your dog.
All right. But the moment things are sorted out, I'll go looking for him.
I'd expect no less of you. So, should we get going?
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
I tell you, I saw him there.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. But I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace that sword. That's good. You never know when you might need it around here. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
A véia já fez uma trouxinha de comida pra mim. Humilde. Olha, ainda me deu dinheiro. Cara, mano, essa senhora é muito boazinha. Tá vendo? Nunca julgue uma pessoa pela aparência. Ela não tem o dente da frente? Não tem o dente da frente. Ela é toda fodida e parece uma bruxa? Ela é toda fodida e parece uma bruxa. Mas o coração dela é lindo. simplesmente muito bonito.
Oh, I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed. Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Mano,
Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am?
No, we fucking don't. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai.
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
por isso que a aparência no jogo conta muito. Eu tenho que me vestir melhor pra eles aceitarem que eu sou um lord.
Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, envoy.
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching, in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Get your shitty hands off me!
Look, wait. Wait, one moment!
What the fuck was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
Beber.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Vai trazer o mingau.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
Primeiro temos que nos lavar e nos trocar.
Well, the first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
Vamos ganhar dinheiro.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
I suppose you're right. We'd be taken for total idiots.
Well, you could shrug that off. But me, we've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend.
Vai sim, a
I'll
gente vai
tell you four
achar
reasons why.
nobres e roubar as coisas deles.
Conrad and Nicholas, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
We'll go back and bury them as soon as we can.
Yeah, as soon as possible. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenes. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Ó o mingau chegando, quer ver?
Food! About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers.
Ih, já vai se interessar por uma peituda.
What's that woman from the pond? Or the one you gave us away for?
I bear that witch. Wench!
Oh, I tell you. What's he waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
I've seen you before.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment. I
Doesn't
heard
half taste good
talk
today.
about you.
Nicely settled.
Oh.
And cold.
Salvar jogo.
Straight through.
Pronto. Deixa eu vazar, gente, que já deu minha hora. Já é quase 1 da manhã. Até amanhã pra vocês. Bom descanso. Amanhã jogamos mais.